Polo G is one of the biggest rappers to come out of the Chicago drill music era. The 21-year-old rapper has achieved massive success in such a short time. At the time of this recording, he has 3.6 million followers on Instagram and 1.83 million subscribers on YouTube. With songs like Pop Out and Finer Things that have amassed millions of plays at the time of this recording, he has definitely made a name for himself in the rap game. But with Polo G's quick rise to fame came with plenty of run-ins with the legal system. Here on Scoop Live, we're going to give you an exclusive look at the criminal history of Polo G. Polo G grew up on the north side of Chicago in an old town neighborhood called Marshall Field Gardens. Growing up in the hood, Polo G talks about how when he was younger, the type of environment he was in didn't really faze him until he got older. And according to a Genius interview, he said to be on the block sometimes the whole night and not come home until early in the morning. This would lead him to get in trouble at a young age. Polo G would start hustling on the street at only 17 years old to support his family and rap career. He says, in the beginning, his mom tried to shield him from the hood life and try to get him to focus on hooping. But once he got older, he saw his mom was struggling financially and had to fight away and get money, which caused him to get even more involved in the street life, which included selling weed and stealing cars that would eventually lead to a string of arrests. Polo G in an interview with Vlad TV mentions how he got in a high-speed chase with cops in a stolen car, and would end up losing control of the car and crashing it. Living this type of lifestyle ended up in Polo G losing some of his best friends to the streets. So he started to focus more on his rapping career and would put all the money he got from the streets into studio time. But in the beginning, his style was more similar to Chief Keef, someone who he says he looked up to. But with Polo G being in and out of jail, he would have a lot of time to think about his future, and realize that hard-nosed tracks weren't properly captured in the traumatic emotions Polo G felt from the streets. So after being released on May 16, 2018 from Cook County Jail, he promised that it'd be the last time he would end up there and put all of his focus on his music. This led to Polo G adopting a more unique, melodic style that told a story about his experiences in the streets. Then in August of 2018, he dropped Finer Things, which was his breakout single that at the time of this recording has amassed 96 million views on YouTube alone. This would gain the attention of major record labels, and in November of 2018, he ended up signing to Columbia Records for an undisclosed amount. Polo G would go on then to release his debut album Die a Legend that would debut on number 6 on the US Billboard 200 charts, and recently just dropped his second studio album, The Go, which has a feature from the recently passed away artist Juice WRLD. Well, that's it, the criminal history of Polo G. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe for more videos like this, and I'd like to give a shout out to Volt for the original video concept. If you haven't already, you should check out their channel. See you in the next video.